mutilated skin is the foreskin that's been stretched, and it's all about male genital mutilation. And boy, man, my eyes. It was hard to focus on the words after a little bit, because clearly this guy's got some hang-ups and was projecting that into the game. But just to say his interpretation's wrong, especially if you subscribe to the fact that art is half creator, half viewer once it's out in the wild.
What happens if the creator says no? Well, that's not it at all.
At that point, are they allowed to say that? I'm not a question of allowance, but it's kind of pointless to say you're not allowed to think of it that way.
I mean, I think building on that, I think the creator, and this is speaking for myself, I think the creator can explain intent, but they can't explain purpose, and they can't explain like they can say
I can explain purpose.
Well, they can say when I was making this, I wasn't trying to make it all about foreskin. I wasn't trying to do that. That's not what it's not what it meant to me. What it meant to me was this, and then everyone can go, oh. But I don't feel like then that should be then taken as the canon of that piece of art. Doesn't make sense. And you can, and I think it's fair. I think it's almost like a get out of jail free card for the artist to go like, whoa, I don't have any problems with foreskin, or like hey, like circumcision's cool with me, or whatever the
Made
thing.
a game about it.
But if someone else gets that from it, then they can get that from it. I don't know that they can hold the artist accountable for their personal interpretation, though. I don't know.
So our takeaway is don't make art.
Yeah, just stop.
See you later,
We
all.
fixed it. See you guys next week. So I think that the idea about intent or creator's vision is also core to a lot of other discussions that are starting to happen in games. Specifically, recently, a lot of the cries of censorship, I think, are fundamentally a discussion about creator intent. Rather, the people who cry censorship, I'm not going to put words in their mouth, but the vibe I get reading a lot of what they say is, I want to play this game in the way the creator intended me to play it. Or rather, I want to play this game in the way it was originally released, and I don't want localization to play a factor in that. So if the game, as it was released in Japan, had a 13-year-old with a giant rack, that's the game I want to play. And I think, man, I go 50-50 on whether or not it's just a bunch of creepy dudes who want to see a 13-year-old with a giant rack.
The control point is being captured.
Play all these games unchanged. Why then now do I have to experience a changed version of that vision?
I think it's a rational thing was that, like, I always heard a bunch of stoners telling me that this is legalized pot, right? So I was like, it's a legalized pot. I'm like, like, you know, like,
okay.
And that was,
I get you.
And so to me, I understood. The thing was like, yeah, they want this guy wants to see a 13-year-old's rack, so of course he's gonna be like censorship, because he has to figure out a reason why he wants to see the 13-year-old rack. Now, that's not saying that I'm against legalizing pot, or even against, you know, the
Ephebophilia. Please
more,
get it right.
It's more. What is it?
The moment that somebody very, very vehemently makes the distinction between pedophilia and ephebophilia is...
Wait, so what is the
Turn off the
distinction?
monitor.
What any of that is.
One is an attraction to a prepubescent girl, and the other is an attraction to a prepubescent.
We have captured the control point.
That's weird, though.
That's
That's almost
pedophilia?
worse.
It's kind of worse, yeah, because it's justified.
The control point is being captured.
She can bear children, therefore it's nature. It's essentially, it's like
How NAMBLA,
it's just state of nature, man.
They point to the Romans like they would wrestle all the time.
Yep.
Like, well,
We have lost the control point.
Circling back all the way. Really hard game. Or I think what's defined by his experience.
I like the name faggot.
Is that he needs other people's experiences to be bad.
Pretty nice name,
So,
faggot.
but I don't think that's wrong, by the way. I think that's something that is innate to humans, in the sense that, for example, if I go to a movie and I enjoy the movie and James doesn't enjoy the movie, then I had a good experience.
We have secured the control
However,
point.
James then describes to me, I didn't have a good experience and here's why, it will affect my experience. So,
I'm learning that with Yelp.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It's this weird. I'm starting to just not look at them anymore because we've had this discussion.
Oh, that's
before.
wise.
It's all polarized, where it's either this is the worst thing in my life, or oh my god, these eggs are evil. And it's usually always just kind of somewhere in the middle. Because you were expecting a life-changing thing when we all know the life-changing thing is probably not as
I think I've said this several times before, but
I want to be
We
able
have
to
secured
It's not wrong. Nature intended it this way.
Romans did it.
At the age of 31, I've come to the ultimate conclusion that all human
Let's
beings
go, faggot.
wish to be considered individuals yet part of a group.
Yeah. Yep. They want the best of both.
And it's not anyone's fault.
Faggot, there's a spy sniper! Sniper spy!
Don't put me in a, don't group me, but I want to make sure I have other people that agree with me, please.
You know what's interesting about that? That individualism is coming from today's that wasn't always the case. I mean, like that in human history, that's not like it's not like that always. So we want our own freedom. We want
Control point.
like we're not owning to anything. But they have to. That's how you survive. Meet in the middle is fine. And I think a lot of our kids, they're younger.
Ooh.
So they haven't reached that age.
Alert. The control point is being flashed. Our control point is being captured.
Right? No, that's not the case. The older you get, the more you'll realize, oh, wait a minute. And the more lonely you get, the more you realize you have to compromise. You have to, all of a sudden, you have to start adjusting.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
Instinctually, that's what you
Someone get on that last point real quick before it,
I'll get on that last point real quick.
said. You want to be an individual.
The control point.
Yeah, you know that spider teaming faggot? He's pretty good at this
Right.
game.
And as you get older, it gets more difficult.
I bet you he gets all the bitches.
That spy's probably dead rings and keep an eye on Heavy.
They're not sleep.
Yeah, Heavy gonna be dead. Fucking dickhead.
He's got come to the point.
Make sleeping more difficult
Pyro too.
than it needs to be.
The control point is being contested.
Pyro has 22 health left.
God damn. Casper Match. Good shit, huh?
Really great, actually.
Dude, some guy on the other team has a
This is a
900
refrain that I brought up a lot, but if you're maybe just graduating college or entering the workforce or becoming an adult or decking out your own place, basically, yeah, sprayed it down with Febreze and ready to go. No, it's fine to live like that. But it's okay to live well, and part of living well is taking out the things in your life that you spend a lot of time doing, but you don't tend to care about because you're young, or maybe you got old and never really thought about it. But holy shit, having a nice mattress, having a nice bed is the greatest thing. The emotional respite of laying down on a nice mattress at the end of a hard day cannot be understated. I don't think overstated. That was the one. Casper mattresses are
Seen this guy on there last like 3 seconds.
You can also try it for 100 days. They have a risk-free.
Air blast me, Pyro! You literally looked at me, you fucking retard!
They will pick it up. You don't even have to bother with shipping it, and they'll refund you. So essentially, you get a real-life test for it, and they don't cost that much more than an actual mattress. $500 for a queen and $950 for a king-size mattress. That's about what mattresses cost. So not only are you not really paying more than getting a brand new mattress, but it's also a lot better. And it comes in this awesome, like, hyper-sealed package. Just be careful about how you open it, because it will inflate rapidly.
There's a guy in the other, your top
Shove
friend
it
in the
against
other
wall.
team
It
that's
was pretty
not
cool.
good.
Felt like I was in Benning Hill for a second. But hopefully we have convinced you to care for your back and your ass while you sleep. So you can get $50 worth of any Dude Soup, and use our promo promo code DUDESUPER, $50 off.
We have secured the control point.
I look forward to seeing you on the weekend tonight.
Bye.
Oh, so a thought occurred to me, and this is even deeper. We're gonna go even deeper. So, I can summarize the consensus we've arrived at so far, which is that art is both it's a combination of personal experience and creator's intent, and that combination is what creates individual meaning for a player or a viewer. In that respect, then, is a backlash towards easier gaming the evidence of the first generation gap in gaming culture? Because, and let me explain this, it won't take long, but essentially, there's a whole generation of gamers that got reared on very difficult games. And in that regard,
Alert.
seeing...
The control point is being contested. We have captured the control point.
With more lives, you could take warps, but there were certain levels that I just never saw as a kid because I wasn't good enough.
Captured.
So if you were on the, if you were at school and you were talking about
We have lost the control point.
that's incentive to go back and play. However, as a kid, hit a button to see every level in Battlefield in a stretch and then be done with it, I wouldn't have had nearly the impact that it did. And I think ultimately, part of that is you have this whole crew of gamers that grew up playing games in a certain way and having a certain experience with them that they really like. And I think the core of it is they want other people to have that experience too. So when you're kind of shutting down this stuff, what I hear is not so much it's being ruined because other people do it. It's that I have an experience
unless you got into a very close relationship with another human being and spent a fair enough time with them that they trusted you to take off all their clothes, and then you took off all your clothes, and then you fucked them.
Yeah, that's really difficult.
Now,
Very difficult.
It's not an easy game.
Yeah.
But there's just 5 of you, Reggie. Careful, watch your back.
That's a well, I guess
There are,
but they're
alcohol.
but remember when that was the case? Now, I said, to preserve that experience, that rewarding, fulfilling experience, I removed all pornography. Not exact parallel, but I'd rather have the option.
there are a lot of people who do man. That is exactly the way. But I had a lot of adults who, even at the time, I didn't believe, but would be like, listen, my wife and I waited until we were married to have sex or even kiss. And it was worth it. You know, when I was a kid, I was like, oh, you're just a
Our control point is being captured.
who will
The control point is being captured.
until you are married is better and promotes a better type of relationship. Whether or not that's true or they personally believe it or just trying to do it themselves, I can't say because I'm not in their head. But there are people who legitimately think that.
I know, but we gotta worry about society, not them.
Right, yeah, and that's the catch. That like there are people with that experience, and I'm fine with it. Yeah, and I guess that's what we're doing. That if that's your experience, you want your game to be really, really hard, then go play a really hard game. You know, like then go find every other Dark Souls, Bloodborne, whatever else. Like, or if you want it to be really easy,
There's a mini sentry right out there. Be careful.
Behind this guy's a scout.
thousands of different experiences.
I just saved your life, NG. You're welcome.
Right now, that's probably the we live in a really cool world where we can do that and find some but so I want everybody else to have it now in this world that it used to.
Careful, NG, there's a spy.
Experiences were less.
Fun.
Nature intended it to be that way.
Well, I mean, it goes back
with our laws, our dogmatic laws.
do what you want that has the least impact as especially negative
Yeah.
on the lives of others.
Well, that's just a pretty basic theoretical. Whatever you want to do.
You like Yarny?
Well, she,
Our control point is being captured.
Weird. I like Unravel quite a bit. That's okay though, Lee. You're allowed to not like things.
well, you're talking about like Sherlock Holmes and stuff, right? Like mystery games, Agatha Christie.
But you have fun with those. That's your experience, though. Oh, well,
That's not great, but
you don't want to.
Obligation in all things.
I swear their whole entire team is
We
spies.
got a spy!
That's always my
Spy, guys!
Or any enemy.
Alright, well get rid of their sentries now. Make yourself useful.
Alright then. Engineer's a spy!
Well, and honestly, some people want to play Dark Souls because of that. Like we always say, it's like it's a punch in the balls simulator because they just want to get to it.
Engineer. Yeah, the blue spy's disguised as engineer.
I know the feeling that went through it where I'm like,
we're individuals though. That's the thing though. For him it's joy. For me, I've fought a boss in Bloodborne and then beaten it and gone like, well that was stupid. Like that was my takeaway. Like I didn't feel any satisfaction. Now that's just Adam could have fought the exact same boss. I know for a fact that millions of other people fought that same boss because of how successful the game was and how raised it was, and they had a completely different experience. So you know, we're all individuals, man. And I'm not gonna try and take away their bosses.
Well, here's a follow-up question. Would you say the Dark Souls experience fundamentally alter if they added an easy mode to it? Because it has a reputation now, and it has an image because it doesn't. People hate it, and I think it's because Dark Souls as a gameplay experience is so tight that adding an easy mode or no depth mode would essentially, in a lot of games, do what makes it work.
I mean, I was just gonna say there's certain games where you're playing it. This is the point. This is the median where they set the AI, they set the difficulty or whatever, and below this they're just dumb, right? We were thinking about playing TF2 yesterday, right? And so I was like, oh, I'm gonna go on to make sure my controls or whatever, make sure everything's good.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
And the moment where all the bad guys, all the terrorists, gathered in a group, just stared at the terrorists. They didn't start shooting. They didn't take any shots. They didn't do anything. They just gathered, grouped up, and stared, and then everyone just shot into the big.
That engineer spy with the panic attack?
You're fighting against bots. It's built in there. But it feels like the control was not going straight up the middle. It was turned pretty far away
Because they want people to feel like they're lovely. They want people to feel like they're getting better.
I guess there's just no way to get satisfaction. It's purely there. It's purely there so you can just do it, I guess. And I feel like there would be a way for Dark Souls to have an easy mode, because there is a trainer, right? Isn't there a trainer on PC?
Yeah, but it's not created by the creators of the game.
No, yeah.
Therefore,
Right.
I think. Yeah. I think the statement is like. And this also goes back to.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
Different than like when you're in a movie and somebody's just like on their phone, like they're altering their movie experience. You don't choose to do that. And it's certainly the creative when you can do that, or even be in a room with somebody who's doing that. All right.
All in right.
Scout to spy.
Didn't ever look up anything else about Dark Souls at all.
So that's the weird part, because Dark Souls is like you're getting at. It's pretty much designed to be collaborative.
Right, it's a community game. So let's go all the way back to what we were talking about with community. And they want everybody to, basically these people I feel like they're saying, well no, I want it to be hard so that only a select few can do it. But if it's a group experience, we all need to be going, like you said, we all need to get community. Which one is
There's a spy carrying a shotgun.
We did that with our also, guys, like my head, like
Mission ends in
Fine! I see that spy right there. He didn't run away.
That's what happens soon.
Guys, there's like a spy right in front of you guys.
Hi, David. Oh, cool. We should. I thought we did mention that.
it doesn't really matter. You should mute it completely until dialogue. Yeah. Regardless,
Tell me what to do.
I enjoy playing.
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
I think going back to the question of would an easy mode ruin the game.
You really think your sentry's gonna save you?
When I don't think there is an answer, honestly. It's not like
Alert. The control point has been contested.
there are enough games that if I tried it and I didn't like it, I should be able to play something else that is something that I want. So
Alert. The control point is being
about
captured.
pornography or video games, there's so
Alert. Our control point is being captured.
if I still want to experience, I'll watch someone else play. Or I'll just grind away at it and maybe hate my life. And then at the end I can go, is that worth it? Is it not worth it? And then, you know, again, assess it on an individual level.
And on to the point!
No, thanks. There's someone who's very open-minded.
Yeah. So you're not going to. Great. No.
Eventually you have to relate and be like, okay, you know what? Because you want to hang out with people. You want to be with people. What's weird about the internet and what this sort of thing is you're not necessarily with people. So you can say, fuck you, I'm out. You can say that. But then to everybody on the internet and in real life or whatever else, back to your So it's a weird.
That's when you tell yourself it's their fault, not yours.
Boy, and if you're saying that about everybody around you, officially you are not a human being.
You're kind of out of the human race at that point.
The control point is being captured.
Oh yeah. I've seen the movie.
It's where it's a really
Penn movie.
And it's funny.
Point is being captured.
When the movie first started, basically yeah, it's about this kid that like leaves his parents and leaves his family, leaves his friends, and he's like, I'm gonna go hike alone. He's like, I don't want to do that. And I'm not going to have to do it along the way. Spoiler alert, at the very end he dies. And he dies. He dies because I remember that was very poignant for me because when I was watching that movie, I knew exactly where it was going. It's about being with other humans. It's not about being alone.
Something to be said about that though is that the reason a book like that is written is because the author identified that there were enough people out there that would see something in this.
Yeah.
But But then you should also do the double flipperoo, which is that if there are enough people out there, then of that group, maybe there are some people that still at the end of their life be like, they would have been like, this is fucking awesome. Like, I'm so glad I got this by myself, you know? And that's it goes back to individual.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, again, that's like if you do that enough, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
It's basically like nobody wants to tile.
We can. It's easy to
Victory.
the as you go. So what the author was doing was like, this is kind of where things are going. I'm pointing the compass, and this is what I'm feeling things out. So that isn't. It isn't unreasonable to assume that there may be some fish left behind.
Sure.
As you go. It's understanding the human condition is something that people have failed to fully do for the last 8 billion
Yeah, for as long as
years.
humans have existed. Yeah.
1,000 years.
Yeah, sorry, 6,000 years.
So, anyways, easy mode on Dark Souls.
Ever since Eve and Adam in the garden.
What I would tell anyone who's mad about these sorts of things, because to a degree I am, not mad, but I think
We have captured the control point.
I understand the knee-jerk reaction to be like, no, why would you do that? Is that what you grew up with, or what you identified with gaming is changing? That's not necessarily a bad thing. And that also, if you like playing Starbucks on hard, that's fine. There may be some kid out there who can't beat it on hard right away and would stop playing it if that were his or her only option. But an invincibility mode might give that person a chance to play
We
it
have
through
secured the
and
control point.
played before. And maybe they love it so much they play it on easy 20 times.
Victory.
And then they get to memorize all the it may be hard. The idea of converting non-gamers into hardcore gamers or whatever. And this is purely me speaking from the perspective of saying that you don't
Come
have
on,
to be so
stop.
stationary.
Come on, get out of spectate. You need to help us. Stop being on the winning team and help us.
I remember a lot of
Stop bitching and complaining and throw a pair of balls. How about that?
It's not about always winning, you know.
It's
It's about having fun.
Nintendo is the core hardcore gaming company. They never really were.
Alert.
It was just a
The
function.
control point is
Why are
being
you complaining?
56 kilobytes to make
Exactly.
a game.
And they had to make it last.
It's
The old man.
Yeah.
it's weird too that but I was on top of that.
We have captured the control point.
It is, but it's weird that's what's prompting.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
When I was like 10,
Man, yeah, no, really go.
I'm not better then than I am now. I'm probably a lot better at problem solving and gaming than I was then. So
We have lost the control point.
Get out of spectate, you losers.
Just plow through it. Yeah.
Well, no, not Cloudbird, but like, I saw it.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
Like, story lovers.
We have captured the control point.
What? They already have their mouse.
No.
No one's ever said that.
that's not true.
Well, if you like thinking
We're
about
just generally masturbating.
He's so fast. Tail got 2 tails. You know,
Named Miles. Miles per hour. His name is Miles.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
Did you hear me?
Yeah, no, I heard
Do you get it?
Just like the kick combination could be a throw or whatever.
who at Sega was like, eat the chili dog?
He loves them.
That's one of my favorite things about Sonic.
I don't think anyone
the
at
cartoon,
Sega
right?
said that. Yeah, that was from the cartoon that I'm pretty sure no Sega executive was like, "Sure, you can make cartoons."
A lot more, and just how they have created these timeless characters like Link and Mario, where like they don't really talk, really. There's no character development behind them whatsoever.
Comparing it.
And he grew to love chili dogs even more.
Big contrast.
The Disneyland and the So it's like, I feel like I'm whisked away into a magical land. And you go to Universal Studios, like, look, it's Despicable Me.
Oh,
You're like,
yeah.
that's how I feel about Sega.
The control point is being
We've
contested.
forgotten, like Shrek's a fucking joke. Right? You go there and it's like, oh, Shrek 40.
Well, yeah, but it's totally Sonic.
That is true. I don't know though. Sonic Land would be Sonic.
There's a ride that buckled you in here.
Yeah, you just had to run.
It has speakers on either side of your head that just blast
Really, medic?
Sonic songs.
You can't just switch to a plain Uber. No, you have to use a Crusaders and heal people super slowly.
Sega.
Sega doesn't have enough money for ideas.
Having worked in a GameStop when a new Sonic game comes out, did you
Yeah, but quick fix, that's why the name implies quick.
God damn, there'd be some
That one guy
weirdos.
in the outfit looking a little sheepish.
Yeah, there'd be like a David Squirrel cartoon playing Sonic on PBS at the same time.
So I remember my introduction to Miles was we did the Gauntlet together, and we had a lot of downtime.
Oh,
He had
my
one
name
of
is Miles. I
he had one
love
of those-
Sonic.
He had one of those games cases.
Oh, yeah.
He's playing Sonic Generation. He's like, hey, you having fun? He goes, yeah. I'm like, yeah,
Alert. The control point is being contested.
Sonic Generations was good, but that's because it was just a throwback game to all the other Sonic games. Sonic Generations was a good game, probably the last good.
to be fair, when he was playing it, it was the cat style, move fast. And you would feel like, it looked like I punched his mother. We didn't get that by the end. We got by everything. Well, he was actually hit all this. He was like, I love Sonic, but
Right, well, it's like me watching Flash. Like, I know Flash isn't a good television show, but I still watch it.
Year-old Bruce, and we were watching. Well, there was that show. Remember? Yeah, there was a Flash television show. Backflash after kind of a hiatus of whateverness, and then you're like,
Well, that's like you defending Power Rangers. If you like Power Rangers, you watch so much of it. I think you from your childhood, right?
yeah. I'm pretty apologetic.
We know that it's not good.
And I don't recommend it to
Right, yeah, we know that it's not good, but you still like it. Yeah. Well, I was gonna say, nobody likes Sonic. I don't think Miles even likes Sonic.
No, I think
You gotta talk to Miles and
we
find
keep
out.
making games though. Someone's playing them.
Who?
Individuals.
Who, like 10 of them?
you, man.
The ones that want to die alone in the wilderness?
Yes, they come out of the woodwork when Sonic games come out. Man, when Shadow the Hedgehog came out, holy shit. Weirdo kid.
I am making that. Whole Damien storyline and stuff like that, but like, holy shit! That woman, lesbian, very adamant about pushing that one forward, and then there's that
Cool.
Now I'm so at one point they're like, pull a symbol, and I'm just like, fuck this.
wow.
This is so bad. And Batman himself has been kidnapped, and he's like out of the picture for most of the movie. And I was just like,
That sounds awesome.
I watched it on the plane. And I was like,
Saturation.
I'm gonna go on the tail. Those are good. Those are good. That's it.
yeah, so that.
We have secured the control point.
None of those are really good. But then they're doing like Dark Knight Returns and then Killing Joke, and they're doing Golden and remastering it like Batman or something like that. They're gonna run out. It sucks. But
And then it's time to reboot it again.
that's
Maybe they'll do Sonic.
Victory.
There's two guns. Any rail
No,
grinds.
but what about like a Sonic, but an evil Sonic?
That's him.
Like a
That's
twin.
Shadow.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah,
Pretty
there's
sure
also
isn't he made from Sonic's DNA?
Yeah, I think he's a clone. And then also Shadow can turn into a werewolf sometimes. And then also there's
What's the white one? There's a white hedgehog.
yeah, there
that
is
has
Silver.
telekinetic
I think it's
powers.
Silver the hedgehog.
Silver.
That
Yeah,
sounds awesome.
he's like a government
Does
experiment.
he like chili dogs too?
I guess he could telekinetic.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
Man, I want to see a hedgehog create a chili dog through telekinesis.
What they're doing,
All the ingredients levitating.
what they're doing with Batwoman and Batwoman and all that, is like they do with Sonic, and like, and Knuckles,
And Tails.
and Silver,
And Shadow.
and here's a fat thing.
What's the bat? Where's
Reggie
the
the
bat
Batman.
character?
Oh yeah, the bat.
She's got
The girl?
Yeah.
She's like wearing a bustier.
On Amy. Don't forget about
No,
Amy.
Amy's different.
Amy is
Rose?
Rose.
We have secured the control point.
That's out of the
Our control point.
Pretty great shit. So they use premium fabrics and a Second of all, get you some Mac Weldon underwear. You might stink, but your underwear won't. Or your undershirt or whatever you happen to buy. They have silk socks, so odors of any kind, they will clad and hide for you. They want you to be comfortable, so if you don't like your first pair, you can keep it, and they will still refund you, no questions asked. So, this free shopping experience, you feel like you're going to another I encourage you to go to MacWeldon.com and get 20% off using promo code SOUP, S-O-U-P, at MacWeldon.com and get 20% off using our promo code SOUP. Thank you, Mac Weldon, for treating our genitals proper and giving our fans the chance to try that as well.
Packing up.
Alert.
No, I'm wearing
The
boxers.
control point is being
I'm wearing
contested.
tight underwear today.
Hey, does Sonic have genitals?
No, he's
He
pretty
runs no
smooth.
pants on.
Yeah, he doesn't have pants.
He has a scarf.
Oh, I have seen. So it's interesting. I'm glad you brought that up, Bruce.
Yeah.
Because there are parts of Sonic's body that are ostensibly covered in needles, and then other parts that are ostensibly either furry or not furry at all. Like belly. I have seen his penis drawn in so many different ways.
Sometimes it looks like a dog.
Yeah, sometimes he's got a little red rocket, sometimes it's just a fleshy
I see.
bit, sometimes it's a human bit on a Sonic, sometimes it's only one furry.
It's like a pink little thing
Yeah,
that.
it's a red rocket. I used to have that. I never saw him aroused and never wanted to.
Did you ever try and arouse him?
I would rub his tummy sometimes, and then he would just like wiggle his
You have
around.
one new message. Hello there, fellow players. You did not pick up the phone.
I mean, as players of
Please
Prey,
do so the next time I call, since this is of the utmost importance.
No, Sonic's a predator.
predates those.
Wait, is
Chili
Sonic
dogs?
predator or prey?
Sonic?
Hedgehogs are prey?
Yes, they eat plants and they get eaten by
Are you
large
listening to
birds.
this? How is Sonic then a superhero?
You're like,
Oh, there's a
second one. I think you're the only person saying that in front of the game.
Yes, yeah, we were all kind of reared in an era of games where difficulty was the defining factor.
You
Shit,
know how fucking impossible this game was as a kid?
Yeah.
Trying to figure this
With
stuff
no
out?
internet?
There's one part where you have to, you need vinegar in this game. And what you have to do is you have to put a, put the wine into a time capsule so that it ages and becomes vinegar. Wow. I did not know that wine became vinegar as a kid.
Yeah.
So imagine
it was in the game for kids, maybe.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying there was no internet for me to look this up. I already didn't have the internet to do it. So I was like, imagine figuring that one out, or like talking to a friend. He's like, hey, you put the wine. That was getting heavy. Like,
doesn't really make any sense. Sonic likes the chili dogs. It is good, but it's not the only thing Sonic has to like. So a game like this, like there's the writing, there's the art, there's the puzzle solving aspect of it. I started playing Grim Fandango in like college. I was like 20 or something. And I got probably the equivalent of about 10 minutes in, and I was like, I have no idea what to do.
Oh yeah. Gotta explore, man.
And the idea is you click on everything, you ask everyone everything, you try every single item and every single other item, and that's how you learn it. But I didn't have time for that, and so I was like, I waited, and this is pre-YouTube when you would go and someone would have a Daily Motion gameplay video, or you download it. And I downloaded like a 20-part silent playthrough, no commentary, someone just doing it the right way, of playing Grim Fandango all the way through. And I watched it, and I had a great time. I had a great time watching someone like dialogue options and do those solved it. So it wasn't just like always the right answer. It was like it's like how they talk and they just played out the game in that fashion, and it was a delight. It was fantastic. And I'm really enjoying watching Adam do this because the idea of trying to, when he grabbed the map, he grabbed the design flag,
He also
Day of the Tentacle,
in the Portageon or whatever that was, and I was like,
figure out what, because it's I got that because it's going through time, but I wouldn't have thought to put anything in there without knowing that game mechanic that Adam already knew, and him. It's like I'm having fun watching Adam.
it's funny because I have not played this. All I played was
also
of course you use the scalpel stab flag. This part
I remember about that game.
I remember drowning for the first time and almost crying.
Oh yeah, that was fucked up. That music?
Labyrinth Zone?
Yeah.
Do you remember anything about Sonic game?
Yeah, I remember
Like what?
1, 2, 3, and
Tell me what you remember about it.
you get the Chaos Emeralds,
So what?
and then you can become Super Sonic.
What does
The
Super Sonic
bonus,
do?
he basically goes Super Saiyan. He's invincible, and he's gold.
He can
So he's just like a
fly.
star.
Yeah, but in
What?
your
No,
coins
he's
run
gold.
out.
No, it's
He goes gold,
You
and
mean
his-
like Mario when he goes different colors and he's invincible?
No, but he's gold. Don't you understand? They were ripping off Dragon Ball Z.
God,
Before it was cool.
They were ripping off not Mario. They were ripping off.
Point!
You get the invincibility item, which
that's
was like
right.
a star, which just had stars surrounding you and made you sparkle. This one made you invincible and super fast. No, but you're permanently invincible. As long as you have the best thing about it is you got all the Chaos Emeralds, and then you got rings. This is Sonic.
Rings.
Rings.
Boings!
Whatever. And then you jump up into the air, you take jump again, he goes gold, and then you just blast through the whole stage.
You said coins.
You want to hear one of the shittiest presents
Yes.
It was like second or third grade. We'll come back to that later.
Oh, you got James on board.
You knew a celebrity and you didn't even tell me?
He was an extra.
You knew a celebrity and you didn't even tell me?
But I invited. He was like a nerd gamer friend of mine. And like we talked about stuff. But he was also that one kid who was like, oh, you don't play Secret of Mana? Never mind. Holy shit! Like yeah, I play Zelda. And he's like, Zelda. I invited him to my birthday one year.
Boy, this year's just gonna keep happening.
Hands down, the worst present I've ever had. Sonic forever. Just get the debug code. That was his present. He wrote it down on the card.
That's a great present.
That's not the worst.
And then you had to go into the BGM and be like, track 45, track 8, track 9,
Alert. The
track
control
42,
point has been captured.
track
Rings, you son of a
17.
bitch.
You should
Jurassic Park was popular, and he didn't get me a Jurassic Park.
Yeah, he should have just gotten you a raptor.
We could have gotten you battle damage transfer.
Yeah, that was driving down the Sonic Road. What a retard.
Anyway, he was in
alert. The control point has been captured.
I love Jingle All the Way.
You can probably watch it so I can spot him
Seconds.
out. I do remember what he looks like.
Get on attack, fellas.
We have lost the control point.
I'm gonna guess the parade at the end. Jingle All the Way is great.
Can you imagine being in Jingle All the Way and buying a Super Nintendo because you were in Jingle All the Way?
And knowing the Sonic code.
My childhood was better than
His how cool Sam is, not you.
Yeah, Sam has got it going on.
You were the one that had to have a Sonic code written down for you.
For a game I
Yeah, that's
didn't know.
memorized.
I,
You didn't own it?
I never owned a Sonic.
Our control point has
Sonic
been captured.
3 and Knuckles are great games. Sonic. You always see pictures of it on Reddit because the cartridge that had a Sonic not ready to combine it with other
Alert. The control point has been captured.
You know that's the full name of
We have captured the control point.
Knuckles D Echidna. It's I'm not sure. It's like a hedgehog thing, but with a longer nose.
What was that? Super Knuckles?
Alert. Our control point is being captured.
This was lame though, because there were Super Tails as well. But they just had like shadows. They just looked like they were doing a Super
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Way better than Sonic.
At one point, Sonic had soaps.
What?
Do you remember soap shoes?
shoes.
There were shoes that you could grind on rails with.
Yeah.
You know what he's talking about?
No, that wasn't a skater.
That was a different thing, though. They weren't Sonic branded.
Sonic could grind on.
That's just so in real life, they had shoes that had a metal plate so like a little divot in it. Yeah, you know. They actually joke and like grind on a rail and look really cool. Except you just bust ass and then go home
like
crying.
Sonic the Hedgehog right now.
I never had this stuff. I just like watching kids fall
There
down.
they are. They are Sonic soaps. Wow.
So show shoes.
This is
Yeah,
amazing.
they actually put the grind plates on his dumb fucking
Da,
shoes.